This is premium Android smartphone which use latest greatest components like Qualcomm chipset, like rating system from the Android Jelly Bean, or LCD display, high resolution LCD display from Japan Display. But the unique feature of our phone is electronic paper display on the back side of the phone. It's 4.3-inch display. And the number of applications we developed for the users, which is from our perspective substantially changed the way users interact with the smartphone in a better, much simpler, much more intuitive way. And we are talking about a few scenarios. One is when you're running out of battery, so you can by simple gesture like this, and basically it will stay there even if the battery is completely dead. So it might be relevant for the map when you're looking for location, so you don't get lost. You have your map with you even the phone is completely off. Or it might be relevant for the boarding pass. Like you have 1% left, you just in front of security control, you put your boarding pass on the back side and you're good to go. You will not have any issues, you will not lose time going back to the check-in desk and doing this type of things. Also, that might be relevant for anything which has a barcode, maybe theater tickets, coupons. So you put it in the back and you're safe to go to your theater, or you're safe to go and get a discount in the shop, this type of scenario. So, in addition to that, of course, there is a e-reading scenarios. You can read on the back side of the phone any kind of documents in a much longer and a much more comfortable way. Well, first of all, electronic paper display consumes substantially less power, so when you read the book on the back side of the phone, you can do it much longer. And it can be anything. It can be a website, it can be a certain document. So you avoid a several charging kind of situation per day. So you can scroll pages, and on top of this, you can make some notes. If you like a certain quote or a certain thought about the book, you can flip it over, make the note, and publish on the Facebook or Twitter, like sharing your feelings or ideas about this book or this specific thought. So this is quite unique experience for the users, even for the simple reading type of thing. So what else? Basically, with a conventional smartphone, the way we got notifications, from our perspective, not the way it should be. Basically, you've got a text message which is pop up for a few seconds on a black display and disappear in a few seconds. So, for example, if I've got an important message which I need to react immediately, I might lose it or I can miss it, and I don't react on that. So later when I find out this message might be quite late and I'm in trouble. So basically, with electronic paper display, you can pop up your messages, reminders, notifications on the whole display, and it will stay there until you act on this. And because it's always in front of you, most likely you will not miss it. In addition to that, the whole message can come in a more emotional, more human type of way. For example, what I'm talking about. If you send a message to your girlfriend or wife and send her a kiss, I kiss you, so she might get the message, I love you. You'll get a big heart in return. So we develop a certain dictionary and a software which convert certain messages into certain images, so the whole communication becomes more emotional. In addition to this, we realize that active users of a social network, they actually have a hard time with a conventional phone, because you constantly need to wake up the phone from the sleeping mode. You need to open application and wait until it's update your latest post or tweets. So then you switch it off because the battery, but then in 5-10 minutes you think maybe there is something else important for me in the social media, in emails, or in any other virtual information resource. Could be stock exchange, could be sports news, anything. So that's why most of the smartphone users distract themselves and distract the people around them by constantly switching off and going there. And once they go there, we lose them from the real world, from the normal socializing and normal communication. So with our phone, where the second screen is always on, we can place the Facebook page or Twitter page, and it will be always available for you. And this will be updated in real time. So basically, if you've got a new tweet, you can see it on the top. So you don't need to wake up the phone, you don't need to load the application. It's always there, it's always available for you. So you can continue talking with your family, or you can continue a business meeting. You don't need to interrupt every 5-10 minutes your normal communications with your friends or your business partners. And again, it can be anything, it can be stock exchange, could be sport news, anything you need. And what else? Actually, each of us would like to differentiate himself or herself from the crowd. That's why people buy protective cases, all kind of weird cases, because we're all different and we want to express ourselves the way we are. So with our display, you can put a wallpaper on the back side, and it can be anything again. It can be any of your favorite image or picture, or picture of your favorite pet. Let me put clocks, which will be a little more better match for this. And you become different, you become unique. And it can be a picture of your family, kids, and it can be not just static, it could be dynamic.